welcome to the second edition of ET Legal World Banking Law Summit. We're live from Mumbai, and today we have with us Mr. Nilang Desai, Senior Partner, AZB. Welcome to the event, sir. So, my first question, you just gave a special address on private credit. I'd like you to tell us how has your experience been so far, and more so about the theme and relevance of the summit, banking law.
Well, I've really enjoyed being here. Thank you for having me here. The relevance of this summit is critical given where we are in our financial cycle at the moment, given where we are seeing the changes in our market, the impact private credit is having on the banking and finance industry. So I think it's very timely.
Thank you, sir. Over to my next question. You just spoke about how private credit is, it likes to follow complex structure. It yet is simple. What are the structures that are followed by, that are followed in the Indian landscape in terms of private credit?
So, no, I think what I said was that they use simple when they can and complex if they need to. And I think in terms of complex structures, effectively what they're trying to do is they're trying to meet borrower needs while still maintain their needs, which means that if the borrower needs an equity-like structure, but the lender wants debt-like protection, they try and combine those two structures. If the borrower can't give a pledge, but they need a pledge, then they create a structure which mimics a pledge without it being a pledge. So I guess what I meant is they use complexity when they need to tailor the solution for the borrower's needs.
Wonderful. Over to my next question. Where do you see the future of private credit heading? Considering the volatility of geopolitical tensions, I think the volatility has never been this high. So, what is your take on it?
So um, I think it's a world where we will see some sort of coexistence between public markets and private credit. I mean, it's been around for 30 years, so it's not new. But we are seeing the rise because borrowers appreciate their flexibility on structuring. They appreciate the speed. They appreciate the ability for a private credit player to be more stable at times, in a certain sense, because at the back end of private credit, they have long term or medium term investors. And therefore, there isn't as much of a asset liability tightrope that private credit needs to run. And therefore, some borrowers see private credit as potentially longer term partners in terms of how the credit will flow. And in fact, lenders who may be able to top up in a down cycle when I think traditional lenders may struggle. So I think we are moving towards a world of coexistence where there will be a role for public and a role for private credit.
Thank you for those wonderful insights, sir. Stay tuned to our social media for all the insights coming your way.